What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about I'm going to react to every single pick from the NHL 2022 draft. And today this is something new on the channel. If you guys want to see more of this, leave a like, subscribe, and notification on admin, Snapchat, Rocket, and 3. Follow me on Twitter. Also, hit up all my socials in my bio. Also, if you want to talk, hit me up on Twitter or Snapchat. Also, hit up a lot of my Snapchat. It'll be in the description. If you want to say, hey, I like this, do more of this, yada yada yada. And so yeah, I will talk to you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. So our first pick, first round. This is round 1 results. So taken over first by the Montreal Canadiens is Jury Slaffelis something from Lidra. He's a left winger, I believe. I don't know who he is. I don't know how to say his name, but I like it. It's okay. Our next pick by the New Jersey Devils is Simon Nemec. He's from I don't know where he's from, but I'll take it. And it's the Devils. He is a defenseman, so I like that pick. The third pick, Arizona Coyotes take Logan Cooley, who's actually, I'm kind of mad about this pick because I really wanted the Penguins to draft him. He's a Pittsburgh kid. He's a Pittsburgh native. And I'm kind of mad he did not get taken by the Penguins. He did not fall to the Penguins, but whatever. This fourth pick, I like that pick, though, for the Coyotes. He's going to be good, I hope. Next, we have Shane Wright, who I believe is from, where is he from? He's Canadian. He's from Canada. Okay, so we have a Canadian player. Nice. I like this pick for the Kraken. It's going to help them, probably develop more and be better. Now, I like this guy. I don't know much about him. I didn't get into too much, depth. I can actually go into depth about all these prospects if you guys want me to. Is the guy by the name of Cutter Guthrie. And he is from, apparently, no. Cutter Guthrie, where are you from, buddy? Taken overall by the Flyers. He was going from Eagles, Kevin Hayes, Cam Atkinson, and Patrick Brown. Oh, so he's from the United States. Nice. So he's actually going to be playing for the Flyers. Okay. He's from the USA. I wanted to see where. And our next pick is the Columbus Blue Jackets, David something. He's a defenseman. He's from the Czech Republic, somewhere in the Czech Republic. Now we get our seventh pick. We get a defenseman, Kevin Korchinski, who is a defenseman from the Seattle Thunderbirds. And I don't know, it doesn't say It does not say where the heck he was from. Where are you from, buddy? Are you from Saskatchewan? You are from Saskatchewan. Nice. Alright, now, for the 8th pick, we get Marco Kasper, who's a centerman. It says, I don't know where he's from. The 9th pick, we have Matthew Saville. I'm just going to call him Matthew. And he's a centerman from Winnipeg Ice in the WHL. I guess that's the team. The 10th pick, we got Pavel Minty. I'm just going to call him Pavel. I don't know where he's from. He's a defenseman. Next, we got Arizona Coyotes got from the San Jose Sharks. This should have been the San Jose Sharks pick, but the Coyotes got again. I believe this is the compensation round now. Is Connor Geeky, who that last name sounds familiar because there used to be a hockey player in the NHL. His name was Morgan Kiki. Now we got the Columbus Blue Jackets. Again, we got Denton Mathiachuk who was another defenseman. Oh, by the way, yeah. Now we get Chicago Blackhawks. The 13th pick is Frank Nazar, I think is how you say his last name. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Frank. He is from. Let's see where the heck. Frank Nazar the third. He is from Michigan. He's another U.S. guy. Nice. I like the U.S. guys. Our next pick is also from USA. His name is Rutger McGrodery. He actually, I don't know anything about these guys, so I don't know how to say his name. He is from Nebraska. Nice. This guy's from Nebraska. Now we get a Jonathan, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name, who's a right winger. And then we get Noah Osland from, that was the Canucks pick. They picked Jonathan, I'm not even trying to say his last name. From, now the Sabres, they get a pick. They got their pick from the Vegas Golden Knights. And it's Noah something, who's Osland, who's a centerman. Now, our 17th pick, we get Joachim Kemmel. Just gonna call him Kemmel. Who's a right winger. And our 18th pick, we get Leon Bischel, who's from the, I don't know where he's from, but he's a defenseman. The 19th pick, we got Liam Ogren, who's a left winger from, I don't know where he's from. The 20th pick, we got Ivan Miroshnichenko, who's a centerman. The Capitals picked him. And then the 20th pick, oh my gosh, I love the 21st pick. I love this pick. It's Owen Pickering. Pickering. I think it's a good pick. See what I did there? I think the Penguins made a good pick of picking Owen Pickering. Okay, I'm going to stop with the Pickering puns. But he's a defenseman, which I was like, what the heck? Why do we need a defenseman? But whatever. And then on the 22nd pick, the pick after the Penguins, I got to actually watch the Penguins pick. Also, if you guys want to look up Ron Hextall interview after the pick, you can. And, by the way, a really cool thing about the Penguins pick, defenseman who signed a 6-year, $36 million contract extension with the Penguins yesterday, Chris Letang, got to announce the Penguins pick, which I thought that was freaking awesome. Nathan Gucher from Quebec, I don't know where he's from. He's a centerman. He's going to be, I think he'll be good for the Ducks. I hope. Now, this is the guy I love. I don't know where. I love this last name. It's Jimmy Snuggerud. I don't know how you say his last name. But here's the funny thing about him. He's USA. He's from the USA. While this loads, where are you from, Jimmy? Jimmy, give me where you're from. Nope, I don't want any highlights from you, buddy. I want to know where the heck you're from. Wikipedia. Wiki. Give me the wiki here. Jimmy Snutter. Thank you. Jimmy. Sex origin. No. Identifiers. This is really strange. I don't know why Jimmy Snutterwood is not showing up. He is from I don't know where he's from. That's weird. Somewhere in the USA. Now we get Danila Yurov of the Minnesota Wild. Oh yeah, the Kings got their pick. The Wild got their pick, and now the Wild got their pick from the Kings, and the Wild get to pick again, which is really strange. Now the Blackhawks, they get their pick from the Leafs, and they got Sam Rinzel. I don't know where the heck he's from. But now we get the Montreal Canadiens get their pick from the from the Calgary Flames. Philip Mezar, right winger. I don't know where he's from, but yeah. Now we get the 27th pick of the San Jose Sharks from Hurricanes via Canadiens and Coyotes, which is also really strange. They get Philip. I don't know how to say his last name. He's a centerman. Now we get the Buffalo Sabres get their pick from the Panthers and Jerry Kulich. I don't know how to say his last name. I probably just butchered that, but whatever. The 29th pick in the draft is the Arizona Coyotes got Maverick, who's a defenseman. Yeah, so now on the 30th pick, our second, I don't know what pick this is. The 30th pick, the Winnipeg Jets got Brad Lambert, a left winger from, I don't know where he's from. The 31st pick, the Tampa Bay Lightning got Isaac Howard from the USA. And then the 32nd pick from the Oilers, they got their, from Avalanche via Coyotes, they got Reed Schaefer. Now, the Canadian, this is the second round. So the Canadians get to go first again. In the second round, where did the Penguins go? Where are the Penguins at? The 33rd, second round, first pick, 33rd overall by the Montreal Canadiens, this was today now, was Owen Beck from I don't know where. Now the second round, still second round, second pick, 34th overall, San Jose Sharks from the Coyotes. They get Cameron Lund. I don't know where he's from. The Kraken in the second round, pick number 3. They get Jagger Furcus, who's a right winger. In the 35th pick, the fourth pick in the second round, is from the Flyers, Artem Duda, who's a defenseman. I like that a lot. I like that name. I don't know why, but I do. I don't know why I didn't look much into these guys. I like the 40th pick by the Red Wings from Sioux County Musketeers, Dylan James. I don't know why I like that pick, but that's a weird pick. Alright, we get Ryan Cheesley, who's a defenseman from the USA. The Capitals got that pick from the Devils. The Leafs get their pick. Next pick, we get the Fraser Minton, who's a centerman from I don't know where. The Blackhawks from the Senators. This was going to be the Senators pick, but since the Hawks and the Senators made that trade for DeBrincat, Paul Lundell, now I don't know who's a centerman. I don't know where. And then the 40th pick, the 8th pick in this round is the second round, 8th pick, 40th overall is Dylan James, who's a left winger. I like that pick for the Hawks. For the Red Wings, I'm dumb. For the 41st pick, second round, 9th pick, 41st overall, Sabres get Topis something, who's a goaltender. Now the 10th pick, 42nd overall, the Anaheim Ducks get Noah Warren. I don't know, he's another defenseman. San Jose Sharks get Julian Lutz, who's a left winger. Their Coyotes get him from the Sharks. Now the Blue Jackets, they get their pick from nobody. They get Luca Del Belbaluz. Wow, that's a name. He's a centerman. And the San Jose Sharks, they get Mattis Havlid, who's a defenseman from I don't know where these are. I don't know where any of these guys are from currently. The next pick, the New Jersey Devils, from Jets via Capitals, they get Seamus Casey, who's a defenseman from the United States. Minnesota Wild, they get from the Canucks via the Coyotes, they get Hunter Haight. I don't know, I'm just going to call him Hunter, who's a centerman. Now we get the Vegas Golden Knights, they get Mattis Sapp. I'm just going to call him Matt. Matt, I don't know. I'm just calling him Matt for short. The Seattle Kraken from the Predators, they get Yanni Nyman, who's a right winger. Yeah, I'm just going to call him, Yanni Nyman. Alright, our next pick from the New Dallas Stars, they get Christian Kyrou, who's a defenseman from the Erie Auditors, OHL. Now the Kings, they get Jack Hughes. Nope, not the Jack Hughes on the Devils, but the Jack Hughes, centerman from Northeastern, I don't know, H East. Alright, now we get the Red Wings from the Capitals. They get Dimitri I don't know who is a left winger. Now the next pick we have is from the Anaheim Ducks. It's from the Penguins. I don't know why, but it's Tristan Lunu, who's a defenseman. The Boston Bruins, they get Matthew, I don't know, I'm just going to call him Matthew again. And we also have the Winnipeg Jets from Blues via the Rangers. They get Elias Salomon something from compensatory. I don't know what that means. That's next, though. Alright, so now we get Elias. I'm just going to call him Elias, who is a defenseman. Then, after that pick, we get a compensation pick of Rager Lorenz, who's a left winger. We get the Chicago Blackhawks to get another pick from the Wild of Ryan Green. He's a centerman. I don't know where he's from. Ryan Green. Now we get Nicholas Coco, who's a goaltender. The Kraken get him from the Leafs. Calgary Flames, Toppy Ronnie, who's a centerman. The Canes get Gleb Trikozov. Okay. Kraken will take from the Panthers via Flames. David, who's their center. Now, the Canadiens will take Montreal Canadiens from the Oilers. They get Lane Hudson, who's a defenseman from the United States. New York Rangers get Adam, who's a left winger. Ottawa Senators from the Lightning, I don't know why. Philip Nordberg, a defenseman. And then the Islanders from the Avs. Poor Avs have not gotten a pick yet, darn. They get Cal O'Dellis. Alright, so now I'm going to take a break here for a minute. Just get a drink and just like... Alright. So our 66th, we're back. Alright, we get Gavin Hayes, a left winger. From the Hawks get their pick from the Canadiens of Gavin Hayes. The 67th pick, we get the Arizona Coyotes get Miko Matic, I don't know, right winger, who's a right winger. Now we get the Kraken get the 68th pick. This is the third round. This is the third round results, by the way. Ty Nelson, who's a defenseman. Philadelphia Flyers in the 69th nice pick. They got Devin Kaplan, United USA. Capitals from the Devils, they get Alexander Alexander, who's a left winger. The Kings from the Hawks, they get Alexander something. So apparently there must be two Alexander brothers. Alexander Perlov, who's a left winger. And then the Ottawa Senators, they get Oscar Pedersen, a right winger. The St. Louis Blues from the Red Wings, they get Alex something, Casca something. Alex, I don't know how to say his name, but the guy who's a centerman. Alright, now we get another pick from the Sabres. It's the 70th. 74th pick. The Sabres get Victor something. Canadians from the Ducks get Vince Rohrer, who's a centerman, Ottawa 67s, OHL. The San Jose Sharks, they get Michael Fisher, who's a defenseman. Winnipeg Jets from the Blue Jackets, they get Daniel, just call him Daniel, who's a centerman. The Islanders get Quinn Finley, left winger. Islanders got him. Vegas, from the Vegas Golden Knights, get Jordan Gustafsson, who's centerman from the Seattle Thunderbirds. They got him from the Jets via Canucks via Leafs. Maple Leafs. That's confusing or whatever. Samuel is the left wing. Oh. They get Elias Pettersson. Another Elias Pettersson. What the heck? Chicago Blackhawks. They get, from Vegas, they get Samuel. I'm just going to call him Samuel. The Nashville Predators get the Hawks from Vegas. The Nashville Predators get Adam Ingram, who's a center. Dallas Stars get George Figueres, a defenseman. Nashville Predators get Casper from the... This is Nashville Predators from the Kings. They get Casper. That's what I'm calling him, Casper. Now, in this pick, the Tampa Bay Lightning get their pick from the Penguins via the Kings for Lucas Edmonds. The Ottawa Senators from the Bruins get Thomas Hamara, defenseman. St. Louis Blues get Michael Buchinger, defenseman. The Wild get Michael somebody from, who's another left winger. There's been a lot of left wingers, holy. Then still in the third round, the Hawks from Flames Maple Leafs via Flames. They get Aiden Thompson, who's a centerman. The Kraken are from the Flames via Bruins. They get Ben McDonald. The Canadians from the Hurricanes, they get Adam Engstrom, who's a defenseman. There's been a lot of every position. Holy, there must be a lot of needs in this on every team. The Panthers, they get Merrick Alish. I don't know. Merrick. I'm just going to call him Merrick. Who's a defenseman. Arizona Coyotes from the Oilers via Blackhawks. They get Jeremy Langlois. I don't know how to say that guy's name. And then near the end. Alright. The Toronto Maple Leafs from the Rangers via Vegas. They get Nicholas Moldenhauer. That is an interesting name. Nicholas Moldenhauer. What a name. Who's a right winger from the Chicago Steel. The Columbus Blue Jackets from Jordan Dumais, who's a right winger. And then, last but not least, the last pick of the third round is from the New York Rangers from the Avs. Is Bryson McConnell Barker, who's a center. Oh, that's another Bryce McConnell Barker. What a name! All right, now we're on the fourth round. Here on the fourth round. I'm sorry, guys. This is gonna be a long video. Holy, we get the Canadian Islanders from the Canadians. We get Isaiah George, who's a defenseman. The 99th pick of the second pick of the fourth round, you get the Winnipeg Jets from Coyotes, Garrett Brown. The Seattle Kraken, they get Tyson Jugganoff, the defenseman from the West. Carolina Hurricanes get Simon Forsmark, the defenseman. The Devils get Tyler Brennan. The Kings from the Blackhawks via the Lightning, they get Kenny Connors, who's a center. Oh, by the way, that Tyler Brennan is a goalie. The Ottawa Senators, they get Stephen Halliday, who's a centerman. The Red Wings get Anton Johansson. The Buffalo Sabres get Mats Lindgren, who's a defenseman. So you got a lot of defensemen and some centers, and a goaltender, and a right winger. So, yeah. If I don't say the position, that's why. Anaheim Ducks, they get Ben King, who's a center. San Jose Sharks get Mason Beaupitt, who's a goaltender. Blue Jackets get Kirill. I'm just going to call him Kirill, because I don't want to try to butcher that last name. The Devils from the Islanders, they get Danily Orlov, and another defenseman. These are a lot of, probably, Slovakian and Czech Republic names. New York Rangers from Jets via Golden Knights get Noel Laba, who's the centerman. The Vancouver Canucks get Damian Gardner, the centerman. And Devil Lombardi Red Wings via Golden Knights get Lombardi, who's a centerman. I can't pronounce it. Amadeus? I don't know. Nashville Predators get Cole O'Hara, who's a right winger. You got Dallas Stars get Gavin White, what a name, for the defenseman. We get LA Kings get Angus Booth, the defenseman. The Bruins get from the Capitals via Kraken, Cole Spicer. The Pittsburgh Penguins get Sergei Murashov, who's a goaltender. Boston Bruins get Dan Zalokamelis. The Blues get Arseny Kor something. I don't know how to say his name. This guy who's a defenseman. The Wild get Ryan Healy, who's a defenseman. The Maple Leafs from Predators, Maple Leafs via Blue Jackets. From Maple Leafs via Blue Jackets via Predators get Dennis Hildebrand, who's a goaltender. The Seattle Kraken from the Flames, they get Tucker Robertson, who's a center. The Carolina Hurricanes get Cruz Lucius. The Panthers get Ludwig Jansen, who's a defenseman. The Devils get Charles Leddy, who's a defenseman from the United States, somewhere in the United States. Cedric Gunden, who's a left winger in the Owen Sound attack. That sounds weird. The Canadians get the Devils get Charles Leddy from the Oilers. So that originally would have been the Oilers pick, but the Devils got it. The Cedric Gwendon, who's a left winger from the Owen Sound attack, the the Canadians from the Rangers via Panthers. I don't know, that's weird. Vegas, they get Vegas Golden Knights from Lightning via Canadians. They get Cameron Whitehead. That's a weird name. He's a goaltender, by the way. And then a maximum last pick of the fourth round, the Red Wings from the Avalanche, they get Maximilian Kiplin, the left winger. Alright, the 5th round. We are almost there. It's going to be a very long video. It's only like 50 minutes. In the 5th round, the Canadians get Jared Davidson, who's a centerman. The Arizona Coyotes get Matthew Morton, a defenseman. The Blue Bruins from the Kraken, they get Frederick Brunette, who's a defenseman. The Flyers get Alex Bump, who's a left winger. The Buffalo Sabres from the Devils, they get Komarov, I don't know how to say his first name. The Maple Leafs from Blackhawks, the Golden Knights, they get Nikita Grabenkin, right winger. The Ottawa Senators get Horian Donovan, who's a defenseman from the Hamilton Bulldogs. The Red Wings get, I don't know how to say the guy's name, who's a defenseman. The Blue Jackets from Sabres via Golden Knights Sharks. They get Sergey. I'm just gonna call him Sergey. Yeah. So also in the 5th round, the Anaheim Ducks get I'm just gonna call him Connor, who's a left winger. The San Jose Sharks get Jake Furlong, who's a defenseman. The Devils from the Blue Jackets, they get Peter Hauser, who's a right winger. I don't know, I'm just calling him Peter. The Islanders get Matthew Maggio, who's a right winger. The Ottawa Senators from the Jets get Cameron O'Neill, who's a right winger from Mount St. Charles. The Canucks get Ty Young, who's a goaltender. The Vegas Golden Knights get Patrick, who's a centerman. The Predators get Graham Sward, who's a defenseman. The Dallas Stars get Maxim Mayerov, who's a goaltender. The Kings get Otto Salin, I don't know where he is from, who's a defenseman. The Washington Capitals get Jake Carabella, who's a centerman. The Penguins, this is another pick I like. Zam Plant, who's a centerman. His dad was actually drafted 11 rounds before he was in 1988, I think, draft. Some weird year draft, but that was kind of cool. They made a bet. Yeah, I don't know the whole stats, but I saw it on Twitter. It was an interesting stat I saw on Twitter. Maybe I should throw out there. The Ottawa Senators from the Bruins, they get Kevin Riddler. The Blues from Marc-Andre Godet, they get a defenseman. The Wild, David Spacek, who's a defenseman. The Ducks from the Leafs, they get Michael Callil, who's a right winger. The Flames, they get Parker Bell, who's a left winger. The Carolina Hurricanes get Vladimir Grundin, who's a defenseman. The Panthers get Sandis. They get Sandis Villamenis. I don't know. The Oilers get Samuel Johnson. The New York Rangers get Mancini, who's a defenseman. The Lightning get Malik, who's a goaltender from Nick Malik. And Rangers from the Lightning, they get Maxim Barbashev, who's a left winger from the Monacton Wildcats. Alright, 6th round. The Penguins got... The Canadians, they get Emmett, who's a goaltender. The Coyotes get I don't want to say that guy's name, who's a defenseman. The Kraken get Barrett Hall, who's a goaltender. The Flyers get Hunter McDonald, who's a defenseman. The Devils get Josh Philman. The Penguins from the Hawks, we get Noah Collins. Actually, by the way, again, I saw his stuff on Twitter. I actually kind of like him. He is a defenseman, which is like our second defenseman. He is, I don't know how tall he is, but I can look him up later and just let you know. Theo Wahlberg, the Ottawa Senators get Theo Wahlberg, who's a defenseman. The Kings from Red Wings via Lightning, they get Jared Wright. The Sabres get Jake Richards, who's a right winger. The Hurricanes from Ducks, they get Jacob Vondras. The Sharks get Joey Moldowney. I don't know, I'm just gonna call him Joey, who's a right winger. The Blackhawks from the Blue Jackets, they get Dominic James. The Islanders get Dalen, I don't know, who's a left winger. The Canucks get Jackson Dorrington. The Vegas Golden Knights get Ben Hammerling, who's a right winger. Oh, Canucks get Jackson. Oh, shoot. The Jets get Fabian Wagner, who's a centerman. The Canucks get Jackson Dorrington, who's a defenseman. The Golden Knights get right winger Ben Hammerling. I don't know. The Ducks from the Predators get goaltender. I don't know how to say his name. Dallas Stars get Matthew Semenoff, a right winger. The Kings get defenseman Jack Sparks. The Capitals get Ryan Hoffer, right winger. The Penguins get Luke Devlin, centerman from St. Andrews College. Castle, I don't know. But again, here's another guy I saw on Twitter that all of his is meet your people, but it's really cool. Alright, we get Reed Dyke, who's a goaltender. Do the Penguins get to pick it? Oh, we're almost done with this last. The Blues get in the 6th round. This is still a 6th round, by the way. We get Landon Sim. The Minnesota Wild get Servik Petrosky, who's a centerman. The Panthers from the Maple Leafs via the Blue Jackets get Josh Davies. The Sabres from Flames via Panthers. Oh, by the way, that Josh Davies guys is a left winger. Is Gustav Carlson, who's a centerman. The Blackhawks from the Kings get Neil. I don't want to say his name. Right winger, basically. The Panthers get Tyler I don't know, Tyler. I'm just calling him Tyler, who's a goaltender. Tyler Goalie, who's a goalie. Edmonton, I don't know say this guy's name, but he's a defenseman. The Rangers, they get Zachary Karpa, who's a centerman. The Lightning get Connor Kurth, who's a right winger. And the Avalanche finally get a pick. Finally, they get Chris Romaine, who's a defenseman. What a name. Why is Chris... What a name. Romaine. You know what? I'm going to look more into him later. Chris Romaine. I like that name. If you guys want to see all the picks and what I'm looking at, I will put this in the comments as Canadians. Pateri Nurmi, the defenseman. The San Jose Sharks from the Coyotes. This is the 7th round, by the way. The Coyotes from the Sharks from the Coyotes, they get Eli Barnett. The Kraken in the 7th round, they get Kyle Jackson. The Flyers get Santeri Soltu, left winger. We got a defenseman, center, left wing defenseman. We get, I don't know how to say this guy's name, the Hawks get the 199th pick of the draft. The Hawks get Riku Centerman. I don't know how to say his name. The Hawks basically get this weird Centerman with this weird name. The Boston Bruins from the Senators, they get Jackson Edward. The Red Wings get Owen something for the centerman. The Sabres get Joel Ratovich. I'm just gonna call him Joel, who's a right winger. The Blue Jackets from the Ducks, they get James Fisher, who's a right winger. The Arizona Coyotes from the Sharks, they get Adam Zinka, a right winger. The Hurricanes from the Blue Jackets, they get Alexander Alexander, who's a defenseman. The Ottawa Senators from the Islanders, they get Tyson something, who's a center. The Winnipeg Jets get Dominic, I don't know how to say his name, Dominic. The Vancouver Canucks get Kirill somebody, who's a defenseman. The Canucks get a defenseman. The Vegas gets another Abram something, who's a defenseman. The Predators get Ben Strinden, who's a centerman. The Buffalo Sabres from the Stars get Linus, who's a centerman. The Red Wings from the Kings, they get Brendan Alley, who's a centerman. The Capitals get David somebody, who's a defenseman. The Panthers from the Penguins get Liam Arnsby, who's a centerman. I think we traded a pick to them. That's why they were able to get that pick. The Kings from the Bruins get Caleb Lawrence, who's a right winger. The Canadians from the Blues via Flyers, Coyotes, they get Miguel somebody. The San Jose Sharks from the Wild, they get Reese Laubach, who's a centerman. The Toronto Maple Leafs get Brandon Lizowowski, who's a centerman. The Calgary Flames get Cade Littler, who's a centerman. The Flyers from the Hurricanes get Alexis Gendron. The Panthers get Jack Devin, the right winger. The Oilers get Joel Amata, who's the centerman. The Lightning from the Rangers, they get Dylan something. I don't know this guy's name. This guy who's a defenseman. The Lightning get this left winger. They just get this weird left winger. And last but not least, finally, the Colorado Avalanche get this weird goaltender from out of nowhere. So if you guys enjoyed this video, holy crap, it's been a long video. If you guys like this video, remember, leave a like, subscribe to the notification, add me on Snapchat, follow me on Twitter, also hit up all my socials in my bio, and I will see you all tomorrow for another video. Peace.